When the Oilers are in town for primetime hockey, the buzz is undeniable. It's the Connor McDavid Effect wherever he goes. So it's your team and the McDavid phenomenon.
Wait for it.
1, 2. Last year, we took a look at Connor McDavid's points total compared to all-time greats for players aged 27 or less. He was fourth all-time, behind the late Dale Hawerchuk and, of course, Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux. We wanted to see if he could maintain that positioning and even jump to number 3 for players aged 28 or younger 1 year later. And what a year it's been. Going to the Stanley Cup Final, 4th fastest player in NHL history to hit 1,000 points, and it is for that reason that I say Connor McDavid is all alone amongst the active players. Now, Sidney Crosby may have an outside shot at becoming the second all-time greatest scorer, but he too was a victim of many injuries that prevented him from giving him a legitimate shot. And now, 1 year later, let's take a look at where Connor McDavid stands with players aged 28 or younger. Wow, he's done it. Into the 3rd spot in a very tight race, tied with Steve Yzerman, 1,040 points. However, Steve Yzerman's played 757 games, whereas Connor McDavid just 684. So that gives Connor a chance to keep moving forward. Now let's project the table for players aged 29 or younger and see where Connor McDavid stands today. He's played a few games since his birthday, and wow, he's already in the 5th position with almost a full year to go. So if he were to want to jump to that number 2 position by next year, he would need 164 points by his next birthday. At this time, that's unrealistic, given it's more than a 2-point per game pace. But Steve Yzerman and Dale Hawerchuk are well within reach.
How did Dale Hawerchuk get so many games in?
Well, he barely missed any early in his career, got several 100-point seasons, and missed just 16 games in his first 13 seasons. Sadly, Mario Lemieux will fall off this list for the following year because he took the entire year off to further recover from the radiation treatments he received in 1993 for Hodgkin lymphoma, but he stormed back for 2 strong seasons after that before his first retirement.
And so, where do we stand?
Well, right now it's all about championships. That's what defines a legacy in team sports. The points are just a byproduct. But the fun part of this assessment is evaluating both performance and longevity over time.
We all need that balance in life to sustain long-term success.
McDavid's game is built on speed and explosiveness, which makes durability a challenge. Can he maintain that competitive advantage in the long haul? Of course, he'll have to remain healthy as well. The top 5 all-time scorers have one thing in common. They've played over 20 seasons, most with elite production, because they evolved their game as well. The good news is, McDavid is becoming more and more of a playmaker, and that adaptability is crucial in the pursuit of a championship. He also has an elite teammate in Leon Draisaitl, locked in for the long term, which only strengthens his path to all-time greatness. As we continue to evaluate his progression, we can only wonder, will he be the next 2,000-point man? Or do you have another player in mind from the current or next generation?